So today we're going to be doing something slightly different. I will be attempting to complete tank 4, but I will not attack any of the monsters. So I'm just going to depend on my pets to take care of the job for me. And for my first attempt, I have taken on the help of the OG, the one and the only Itchy, the sword face, and the fish that drops bomb because hey, who doesn't like bombs? And I also have the pregnant fish. So my initial plan is quite simple. I hope that I'll be having so much fish that the aliens will actually not be able to eat all of them in time, and within that time frame Ichi will take care of all of them. So as you guys can see, I have begun my plan of overpopulating this little tank. So we already have four breeders, I believe. So and one more mama fish. So in a little bit of time we should have plenty of fishes for me to survive. And I picked the bomb dude because when I checked the wiki, it seems like the bomb dude is the one that gives the highest rate of uh, coins. So that is why we picked him. And now all we have to do is hope that my first choice was a good idea and Ichi can actually handle them. And we're gonna see if it can soon enough. So let's see what our first monster is gonna be, and let's see if Ichi can handle it. And okay, so it is doing a good job. Yeah, look at that. It is fighting, and is it gonna, no. So okay, I guess that was not a good idea. So okay, this time I tried again, but instead of the mama fish, I got Zorf because Zorf makes everything bigger. So let's see if that actually made any difference. Enemy is approaching soon, so we'll get to know soon enough. And let's see, so Ichi is doing his job, but I'm not too sure if he is able to can he? Yes, so look at that. My first monster has been defeated and I didn't have to pick a finger. And with because of that, I did snowball quite a lot. So this time I have a lot more fishes, as you guys can see. And I hope that this much fish is actually enough for the next monster. I mean, why not, right? So we did defeat it last time, and look at that. We actually unlocked, I guess one of our fish got bigger, and my fishes are already hungry. Oh, it seems like they're clumped up. Oh no, this is not a good thing to happen because they are getting clumped up. Please, 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 please survive, please survive, please survive. Itchy, do a thing, do a thing, do a thing. Itchy, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, okay, so it did survive. We did somehow manage to survive, but I don't think, yeah, it seems like, yeah, I messed up, didn't I? Because I do not have enough fishes for the next round at all. So I did manage to buy a bit more, but I don't think this is gonna make much of a difference. So let's see if yeah, no, not a chance, not a chance. So this attempt failed as well. Well, third time's the charm, and maybe this time it's gonna work. So as you guys can see, I skipped the initial portion because if we survive the first alien, it snowballs anyway. So I didn't want to show you guys the same thing again and again. I just wanted to show you my progress throughout this tank, and this time as well. So I do have a lot of fish, so I might survive this. Oh no, some of the fishes are dying already. I mean, don't get die right now. You guys have to survive that thing, and please, 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 Ichi, kill it faster. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. So hey, this time we might actually succeed. So a lot of our fishes have survived, and let's see if, yeah. So look at that. A bit later, and we have a lot of fish. So surviving this is seemingly not gonna be much of an issue. So yeah, let's just hope that it doesn't kill all of my fishes fast enough, because if all of them die, I'm gonna suffer. And yeah, so a lot of them died anyways, but that's all right. We might survive. Oh no, what's going on? Why did almost all of my fishes die? Okay, so that was not a good thing, and I hope this alien does not clear out my entire fish again. Please, please, please survive, please. Itchy, come on, Itchy, Itchy, you can do it, Itchy. Okay, that sounds, I don't know why, but that sounds a bit weird, but okay, nope. So this attempt failed as well. So, okay, and is it gonna fail again? Please don't fail again. But yeah, it failed again. And I actually tried a different strategy this time. So I was hoping that the crab thing would actually kill all of them instantly while combo I think that's the name of the angler, lures him away. So it seems to be working, but a bit later, and yeah, it just moved it all of it to the alien. So this time I tried by keeping two of the alien eaters. I mean, two pets, but let's see if it works. Okay, so the first alien died quite easily, and a bit later, I think I'm gonna have the next alien. Yep. So let me see if the strategy works again. Come on. Okay, so quite a lot of them are down. So hopefully the crab will do good damage because it does say that the crab does great damage. I mean, heavy damage, right? So, oh, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna. Okay, it did work, but we just have three baby breeders, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive this one. So let me try again. And okay, so one of our fishes did grow up. That's good news for us. And yeah, once it grows, we do have a shot at it because if we have a lot of fish, we will survive this tank. So I think an enemy is about to arrive anytime, and we do have a good supply of fishes this time. So as long as our two pets manage to defeat the aliens, it might work this time. So let's see. Let me see. So I'm just trying to lure a bit more fishes down to the bottom so that the crab can attack it, and I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, so the alien moved upward, and now look at that, the crab is just down there, he cannot do anything, and all of my fishes are getting eaten again. This is such a hassle. Oh no, is all of my fish okay? So some of them did survive. Okay, that's good, but this is also not a really good strategy at all because a lot of my fishes are dying and I'm having to restart everything again and again. So let me see if it okay, so this time it got in the perfect spot. So hey, maybe this time I will succeed. I mean, look at that, my first carnivore. So we're gonna make good money now, and hopefully this is gonna be good enough. So yeah, look at that. Just a few carnivores make such a lot of difference that look at it's night and day basically. So let's see. I hope, yeah, it died instantly. Okay, that's good for us. So we might actually be able to complete this level without having to do anything. So look at this, guys. We have a lot of fish now. So even if a little bit of them die, as long as my pets manage to kill off the monsters in time, we will survive. So I hope it's gonna work. Okay, so okay, this time it's surviving for longer, and I don't think there are many fishes at the bottom, so it's unable not able to kill it fast enough as well. But yeah, look at that, it worked. So this strategy is working, it's not that bad, and we have already purchased enough, and we did complete our first tank. That was not fun, and Nimbus is not a good enough reward. So let's try the second tank. Our strategy is largely the same for the second tank as well, but okay, so I don't think this strategy is gonna work for alien signature type 2, is it? Because this is too long, isn't it? So let's see. Yeah, I don't think yeah, I don't think there's even a small chance that it's gonna happen, because even if we do manage to destroy our head, it's not gonna work for the second one. Yeah, so this time let's try by luring away the fishes from the attack zone. Maybe we can survive and take down a bit more. So is it working? It's working. Okay, but yeah, it's not gonna work once it moves in the opposite direction, is it? And it's just gonna eat up everything, man. It is too slow as well. It is just too slow, and it's not like I just tried once or twice. So look at this. This is one more attempt, and I think I mean, what do you mean? I don't think it's gonna work again. Is Yeah, look at that. It just dies off. So I changed my strategy to just leave it up to luck, and as you guys can see, luck does not favor me. It didn't last even a few seconds. One more try, I did try again, because hey, we should try multiple times to hopefully succeed. So Combo is doing a good job at luring away our fishes, and we did manage to take off a head, but yeah, it died instantly. Another time I did try, so But it did not work again because this type 2 is too strong and too long for a pet. Look at that, it's just chasing and now it's gonna go in the same direction, and yeah, all of them died. The same thing happened all of the time because it just goes in the same direction of the fish, and look at that again, just the same thing again, and look at that. At least one breeder survived, but yeah, that's not enough. So this one is also gonna die soon, unfortunately, and rest in peace. And again, nope. It just keeps on chasing, and Ichi is nowhere near strong enough to actually be able to alien signature type 2. Nope, that is not good enough. It just gets eaten and eaten and eaten. Playing this was stressful, to say the least. By the way, good job to Ichi, because after all of these attempts, it did actually somehow manage to defeat the alien once, which I'm really proud of. I mean, I had to do some trickery there, but hey, look at that. Ichi actually managed to defeat it once, but clearly that strategy was not going to work. Ichi was nowhere close to being strong enough, and I had not unlocked any of the stronger pets. So my hope relied on the bonus pets, because if you guys didn't know, within the bonus pet there is one special pet, but yeah, I did not have enough time to get all the coins. So after a bit of trickery, we did manage to buy out a few of the bonus pets. Brinkley is not one of them. This dude is not one of them, but Stanley is the one that we wanted. So Stanley was strong enough, or at least much stronger than Ichi. So I hope that Stanley would actually be able to take out this fish before all of them died. So I went right back to the strategy, and it did quite well. I mean, it is stronger than Ichi, so it was breaking off at least one of the heads quite consistently. But it also was not strong enough. I did try a few more times, but Stanley, my dude, was also not strong enough. Look at that. It just throws a few balls. If only it threw the balls a bit more faster, I mean, that would have been amazing. But no, it just throws one ball every, I don't know, 3 or 4 seconds, I think. It's very slow, very slow. So I actually tried once by combining both of them. I thought that would be fast enough, but it was not fast enough. So clearly this strategy is also not going to work very well. I did attempt a few more times, but all of my attempts were just failing and failing, and at this point I feel like it was clearly not working. So I had to take out my secret weapon, Wordsworth the Whale. So if you guys don't know, this is a broken pet, all right? So what it does is it just keeps all of the small and medium fish inside its mouth. That's it. It's completely broken. There are no limits. So it can keep all of the fishes. So yeah, it does not work on the breeders, carnivores, or any other special fish. But I thought if there were no fishes outside, the game would be cancelled. But no. So Wadsworth was the secret ingredient to completing this challenge, at least for this tank. And with the fishes safe and sound, all Ichi needed to do was slowly kill all of them, and now we could just buy a few more breeders and attempt to recover the population. And recover we did, actually. So a little bit later my small fishes became big, which is a sad thing because that just means they're gonna die. That is a sad thing, but hey, it is what it is. So another one came and all of the big ones died. Yeah, I feel bad about that, because if a few of them had survived, I would have enough money to buy carnivore at this round, but it did not work. But hey, that's alright. They do drop one diamond, so it is enough for me to get a breeder. And a little while later I did have a lot more fishes, and hopefully this would snowball quite fast so that I could obtain my first carnivore, because without carnivore I am not going to be able to complete this. Even though Wadsworth can save the small and medium fishes, it just saves me from instant death. That's it. I still need to somehow manage to have enough money at the end of an alien attack to actually buy the carnivore. Otherwise it's just gonna be the same thing repeating again and again. So if, as you guys can see, it just eats up all the fish side is outside. So what I needed to do is clear. I just need to have so many fishes, so many breeders, that even if all of them die out, I would have actually enough. So, and a little while later, I did manage to buy my first carnivore, which is amazing because I could save a lot more money. And well, the carnivore would die when the alien attacks, but that's fine. Look at that, I have $3,100 this time, so I can save up. I mean, I can purchase a lot more breeders. That just means I save up a lot more small fishes inside, and that allows me to snowball much, much, much faster. Ah, rip! You were the beacon of hope, my carnivore, but you died. It's all right. I will avenge you by buying some more carnivores, of course, but that's all right. And as soon as this died, I could buy a lot more breeders and a lot more carnivores as well. With that, I managed to snowball a lot. So this is what I was talking about. If I do have enough of a start, I can just buy everything once the alien attacks. So I managed to buy an ultra war, which is a great milestone because that thing gives me 2000 every time. So look at that, I'm just printing money now, and it doesn't matter even if the ultra war dies, when the ultra war dies, because it did give me enough money to purchase itself already. So at this point, it was more of a waiting game, which I could do. It took a lot of time, but slowly and steadily, I did manage to, I guess, have the patience to finally kill this thing and buy some more fishes and buy some. Look at that. Once the alien dies, we can just go ham and buy everything that we want with the small fishes. And I managed to buy 3 autobots this time, all on the basis of the first carnivore. If I could never have purchased that carnivore, I would have never been able to reach this. So yeah, this is a big progress. So I did max out the food upgrades, but I did not buy any lasers because that's completely unnecessary. And I was able to buy my first egg of this level. It took me at least a few hours to reach this the point. I mean, you guys don't, it seems like a few minutes, but no, I had to figure out all of this, and I did not want to use Wadsworth right at the first because, well, one, I forgot about it, and two, I didn't want to cheese the game. I thought it would be too easy with Wadsworth, but I was wrong actually. So Wadsworth is actually a small part of it. It is a critical one because it's what helps me survive in the beginning. But look at that. So once we have enough fishes, we don't actually need Wordsworth, but it is really great to have some sort of a safety lens. So all we need to do is make sure that we are in the positive, and we did it. We bought our first egg and we got Am the Electrical, which is completely worthless. So much of the same thing in the third tank as well. This time I got Stanley because I want to kill the monsters faster. So it was taking a lot of time to kill the monsters and I could not wait that long. And this time it was Alien Signature Type G, which is definitely much easier to kill than the green dude. Then the signature, then wow, I don't know why I'm confused. It is definitely a lot more easier to kill than the type 2, and with that I got to snowballing again, but good things don't last. So this time, yeah, there were 2 monsters, and having 2 monsters virtually guarantees that the entire tank will be cleared out every time there is an enemy attack, which is a really painful thing for me because I have to start over everything again. And look at that, I just had 330 coins, and I do not have any big fishes, so yeah, it's gonna be a drag. I have to, and this thing just does not want to die because it just recovers. It takes a lot of time to kill this every time I see it. Even though I don't have to attack it, my pets do end up killing it, but it takes a lot of time to kill this thing. Look at that. Okay, finally it died, and we have nothing to show for it. But just a few breeders is enough to reach the same point that we did in Tank 2. So it is quite easy with Wadsworth, but it is always depressing to see all of my fishes. Look at it, I have 4 carnivores, uncountable. I mean, I can count, but so many little fishes and so many breeders, but all of them die. All of them die. Look at that, not even a single one survives, not even a single one throughout this entire game. Oh, I mean, the entire playthrough survived when there were 2 monsters. All of them died, and I have to restart everything again. And it's not fun because these aliens do attack quite frequently, so I have to make sure that in that small time frame I purchase enough fishes. And this time I had enough money to buy the ultra wars, so it worked out. Once we get one ultra war, it's much faster actually, because excuse me, and with type G it's much easier as well, because even if it eats off a few of my fish is just gonna die that much faster. And with ultra wars, as I was saying, it is much faster because one of the even a single one of them gives more than enough money to buy the next ultra wars. So as soon as we have enough money, I just bought more ultra wars. So if you guys want to do this a challenge, which I really don't recommend because it's just a lot of hassle, just collect enough money to get one ultra war, and then just watch the money flow. You guys won't even miss the small fishes dying. You guys will cry whenever the screen empties, because look at that. This time, right now we have, I think I have around 10 ultra wars, and it's like $100,000, but it just empties out the moment we get an alien attack. But that's quite alright, because look at that. We were able to purchase one egg, and we're still gaining a lot more money. Ultra wars are easier to keep as well, because we do not need to manually feed them. Just purchase a few carnivores, or excuse me, just purchase a few carnivores and you're good. They were just gonna snack. And look at that, we have enough money to buy the second egg. And I don't think we're gonna have to wait until the third, I mean the next alien attack as well, because we are definitely gonna have enough money. So ultravores are definitely the secret to go. So we, in this way, we were also easily able to complete this, and we unlocked gas. I wish I had this thing a lot earlier, because it is super fast. And I did actually use Nostramus, I think that's the name of this alien, I mean this bit. I mean, it looks like an alien, but there is a good reason, and I'll show you guys that. I'll show that to you guys later. uh, it's a secret for now. Okay, so I do not want to spoil everything right now, so you guys will see why I wanted to buy, I mean keep this nose, even though it's almost useless. I mean, if you guys can guess, please guess in the comments below, and I will congratulate you guys if you guys are correct. So let's see if you guys know why I am using Nostramus, even though it's basically a useless fish. And gas is a really good attacker, because it attacks so much faster, it is so much stronger, it is much better than you, Ichi. Just Ichi specifically, it is so much better, and it is so much faster. If we did not have gas, who knows how long it would take for me to destroy these aliens. But we did manage to destroy them, and went right back to our old strategy of just collecting a lot more ultravores. I mean, that is the secret. And it's just sad seeing aliens, but look at that. This is the reason why I got Nostramus, because if it sneezes, aliens don't come. So it doesn't happen every attack. And you guys might think, what does a few seconds of but delaying do? Those aliens are gonna come anyways. But because I have so many ultravores, look at that, I managed to amass 52,000 within these small within these few seconds. Look at that, I'm making a lot more money, and it is all because of this one nose. It just gives me a lot more time for me to, you know, soak up on this ultravores. Look at that, I managed to make 64,000 within just those 3 sneezes. So it would have taken me a lot longer with any other pets to collect this much money. So basically I was able to retain my maximum earning for much longer periods of time, and that gave me enough money to buy the next egg. But I did not want to buy it, I just wanted to have a little bit more of safety before I bought it. I did buy it eventually, and excuse me, these ultravores are doing really good job at making enough money. So once we buy a few ultravores, it's always fun seeing them drop those treasure chests. That's definitely got to be my most favorite part of this entire game. Just collecting treasure chests. I could do that all day. Just listen to the sound. It just listen, that sing, that's so good, that just sounds so good. And we are 2/3 of the way of buying all our eggs as well. So we have purchased 2 eggs, and I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be able to purchase the third egg before the next alien attack. So hopefully. Look at that, 41,000. And the Ultraverse do get hungry, so please don't forget to feed them, because if they die, it's a loss. It's a big loss. So 50k, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to purchase the next egg quite easily. So 65, look at that, 69, 71, 73, 75, and we unlocked and we completed this level with ease because of that nose. However, there's this issue with gas which I found out not at the good time, because if you guys didn't know, gas is a shark, and sharks eat fish, and look at that, it just ate my fish. And so yeah, so what was happening is that gas would just eat up all the fish, and anything that remains in the beginning. So if look at that, so I have one small fish, and if gas eats it, it's game over. So I'm gonna lose to my own pets. Once I defeated that, I thank God that I had enough money to buy a breeder. Otherwise, Gash should just have eaten up that guppy, and I would not be able to complete this level. And I was just stuck in this loop that Gash was just eating the small fishes, and the breeders were getting eaten by big fishes. And I would have died at this time if that thing did not sneeze. If it didn't sneeze, I would have lost my breeder, and there was no way to win. I mean, no way to continue this game. So do be careful of using gash in the early levels, because it just snacks up on your guppies. And I guess I got lucky in the fourth tank, because this did not happen. But yeah, I suffered a lot in this one, because gas just kept on eating the small fishes or whatever that's left, and the aliens just ate the big one. Look at that, it's just gonna eat that, and I was just back to where I started. So I just restarted the game, this time with Stanley, because I did not wanna use Ichi, because Ichi is just too slow. So, but the I should have used Ichi, because Stanley is even slower. Look at that, it suits so slow. So the thing with Ichi is that it is slow, but once it is able to corner those aliens, it does attack pretty fast. But Stanley, no, it attacks at a fixed time, and I had to just sit through this thing, throwing balls one at a time to kill those aliens. Yeah, it took a lot of time. And I just could not stand Stanley. It is just too slow. So I went back to the original. Well, even though I said a lot of bad things about it, I just went back to Ichi, because at least it's consistent, and once it corners the, look at that, it defeats them quite fast if it manages to corner it. Just in the middle it's quite slow, but in the corners, look at that, just turn, and doom, look at that, and die is what it says. So it does take a bit more time, but nowhere near as much as Stanley. And with Stanley, and with that out of the way, we were just you doing the same thing again. So I was just collecting enough money, but at some point this happened. I don't know how this happened, but my tank got filled with noses. And if you guys didn't know, if there are only noses in the game, I will lose the level. So yeah, at some point it became a race against the clock with these noses. Look at that, they're just taking over my tank. At the fifth one, I was so happy. I thought I was just gonna complete this level with ease, but those noses kept on multiplying, because, well, the noses dropped snots, and any copies that ate those snots became those noses, and this has increased everything. So I get quite scared, because I did not want to lose the level to a bunch of noses. But it is fun to see all of them sneeze at once and postpone the aliens. That is definitely fun to see, even though it seems kind of yucky to have so many noses floating around in your tank. But it is fun seeing all of them sneeze at once. And I don't know if it was because I had a lot more noses, but the frequency of sneezing was quite high, and I managed to complete this level and the entire tank without attacking a single alien once by myself.